All right, guys. Um, so today is Friday, I think July 14th of 2017. Um, so over the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna tilt the camera there like that. Hopefully I don't cut off my face. Nope, let's try that again. All right. So over the last week, my wife and I went to Mayo Clinic. We had it wasn't really like the 6 month checkup. It was more like October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, close to 10 months. We're getting there. Time is just absolutely flown by. And ever since I've gone back to work and I'm taking on other things, mentoring people and getting ready for bike ride and whatnot, time has just literally snapped by. And it's gone quick. So, but we went to the Mayo Clinic, and they pretty much took a look at the stump and whatever was left. They were just taking a look in terms of how it was healing, and it's completely healed at this time. So everything's okay. Doctor basically saw me for a couple minutes, rushed me out the door, and said, "Have a great time." So I don't have any doctor's appointments, obviously, because there's nothing to treat after they amputate the foot. So I don't really go back and see them until about a year, and we'll go from there. But as we stand right now, I have been, like I said, I have been mentoring. I did one speech to a group of local nurses and participants in my area, and it was quite rewarding. They had a lot of questions, simple questions that I don't really think about in terms of, you know, when is the socket too loose? When you need to add more socks? Questions like that I don't really think about anymore. A lot of people have questions about. So it was good to I was there for an hour to basically give my story in terms of how I've combat things and then issues that might have come up or what have you over the last couple months, 10 months that I've been an amputee. So it's definitely been a learning experience. The way I went about it was completely backwards, which is okay. The resources that I found for amputation and whatnot was just not there, or I just wasn't looking in the right spot. However, I did connect with the right people in order to find those answers. So as of right now, in terms of my phantom pain, I'm not really getting the sensation of my foot anymore. For the most part, that's pretty much gone. Every once in a blue moon, I'll sit down, foot will come back for a couple minutes, and then after that, it disappears. So the only real, it's not even pain. It's just like that vibrating, the vibration at the bottom of my limb, and I'm still taking gabapentin, still at 900 3 times a day. Also with the amitriptyline at night, but that really hasn't gone away. Hopefully it will. If it doesn't, if not, we have a plan in terms of doing the gabapentin, and that's the only thing that's keeping me sane at this point in time. But it's pretty much okay. Like I got back from Mexico from 3 weeks. That was an adjustment. You learn, it was kind of like a dry run in terms of traveling. I used to travel before with 2 legs, obviously, and now I only travel with one. You need to worry about crutches. You need to worry about what to bring. You need to worry about how many socks you're going to bring, how many socks you should wear. What do I need to carry on the back of my backpack in order for me to survive, or on the carry-on luggage, or an event that the baggage gets lost? So those are things that you don't worry about until you have to travel. I do have a cruise that's coming up later this year. So this was, I kind of say it's a dry run in terms of when we're going on our cruise, and that's going to be basically what we need in order for me to survive on the ship. So, yeah. So, other than that, I've been going to team Empower team meetings and whatnot. I'm not even going to say team meetings. It's a consoling. People get together and we talk about our problems. So, and we have events, we have themes, and we cover the theme, and then also we share our stories. And each person has a different story. Each person is very unique, and the more people I talk to, I find that I'm not the only one that didn't have the right information at the right time, or didn't really know where to look, or didn't know that we had available programs and whatnot. And as time goes on, I'm learning about these and educating myself. And I mean, and I'm also taking the time to help others as well. I'm a go-getter attitude. I go out there, I do things, and I'm the first person to do it. And I don't really say no to, well, a lot of things. So, and I find basically when I told you guys in the first episode, I wasn't really going to let this, shave me down or bring me down to a level that I wasn't going to be able to do anything. And I have that determination. And a lot of people don't really have that. And I'm very grateful that I do have that. So what I'm doing is the mentoring and whatnot and the group support. And what I want to do is really expand. I talked to you guys about, YouTube live videos. I would like to get to a point where maybe some of the people get on, we do some live videos and we talk about it. And, because I can sit here and talk about, amputation all day long, we're going to run out of things to talk about, for me at least, because there is going to be a point where everything just kind of drops off and stabilizes, and then it's going to be basically me and my missing leg and my prosthetic. I would like to get those group sessions going if possible, and then we can all participate. And then I also have a little service that I signed up for. It's I'm not an online therapist. I'm not licensed. However, I do like to sit down and talk to people, and I find out the people that I do talk to are just wanting to have the person to talk to and see if, what they're experiencing or what their phantom pain is, if they're just not completely crazy or if this is actually what's going on. And sometimes it takes that particular person in order to, talk to that person to let them know, hey, this is normal, this is okay. I'm going to leave my email down in the bottom of the description of this if we get this far, if you get that far into the video. And feel free to email me. I'm usually free in the afternoons, but we'll see if we can get that going, because, if you just want to talk to someone, me and myself, and we can schedule something and get together. It could be something as simple as, hey, by the way, I don't know what socks to use or what have you, or what you use, what do you recommend, stupid stuff like that, stupid stuff that we don't really know about, that comes up later, that, I had a couple questions that when I was traveling, what do I do, what's going on, and I reached out to a couple people and I have the answer. So anything like that, let's get together, let's share some thoughts and what have you. But everything's still okay. In terms of the bike race and whatnot, I did go behind a little bit because I had to travel, so that kind of set me back. I wasn't too, the exercise equipment that I had wasn't available to me in the other country, so I just kind of had to put that back a little bit. So we are going back to it. I did get a new bike, stationary bike. We're doing some Peloton classes and whatnot, and I'm going to get back on the road. So other than that, that's about it. But if you have any questions, go ahead and film below. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It doesn't do anything for me, however, it boosts the video up so other people can find our stuff just like yourself. And if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm slowly trying to get back into the things of, publishing videos. It's been kind of, crazy lately with me and the traveling. I didn't really have the resources to post videos. But until then, everyone, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye.